So the other thing that's really critical in this experiment is trying to understand expansion of the board and starting point for moisture content. So we've got a Wagner meter here. We're using a 0.98 specific gravity setting on this. So you can see on this board here, 12.5%, 12.4, so pretty consistent, 13.5%, 13.2%, 9.7%, 9.2%, 12.5%, 13.4%. So the way that we're going to measure the percentage expansion and contraction is as simple as measuring the width of the board. And we'll measure this at the moisture content it is today. And then once it comes out of the kiddie pool, we'll do the same test and see what we actually have. So we have 5.407, 5.402, 5.359, 5.47. Okay, we're going to take a quick moisture reading on these boards. 13.3, 12.8, 9.6, 9.8, 12.1, 13.4, 8.8, 9.7. So pretty similar readings to what we had on the ExoDek. So we'll measure the width of the boards next. So we're at 5.36 inches, 5.34 inches, 5.48 inches, 5.48 inches. Okay, so we have our Wagner moisture meter for the camo clips. 9.4%, 9.4%, 8.9%, 9.1%, 9.3%, 12.7%, 8.0%, 7.9%. 5.41 inches, 5.46 inches, 5.51 inches, 5.47 inches, 5.48 inches. So here's our finished products prior to going into kiddie pools for the soak test. Felt like it was a good idea to show you visually what everything looks like, as well as how well did those clips blend in from just a visual perspective. Over here we have the ExoDek Clip from Nova. Really do like how the black blends in, even though we're dealing with a golden colored deck. Very good consistency in the gap spacing. In the middle we have the DeckWise Ipe Clip. Definitely can see that tan color a little bit more, definitely much more of a contrast versus the black. And then on the far left, we have the camo system. So as I mentioned before, a lot of inconsistency with the spacing between the boards. As I said, we're gonna fill this up. So I'm gonna flip these boards over so the deck boards are totally submerged. This is the DeckWise Ipe Clip. This is the camo system. And this is the ExoDek system from Nova. So this is the ExoDek system. We'll give you the specific measurements, but as you can see visually, the gaps are very even between the boards. What I would expect with the design system of 2 prongs being able to allow for that expansion. So that's looking very nice. Ipe system, I would say a little bit, far better than the camo system. I still maintain I see visually a little bit more inconsistency than I see with the ExoDek system. That also could be partially because of installation, but just something to keep in mind if you're going to use this product. The camo system was a problem to begin with in terms of installation. It's gotten worse, as you can see with the movement. We have very, very inconsistent gapping between all of the boards. Obviously, part of that was caused by installation, but still, the expansion of the wood is definitely not helping here. All right, we're going to take another moisture reading. This is 2 weeks in to the soak. 20.1%, 21.5, 27.3, 27.2, 26.8, 28.4, 25.0, 26.3. All right, this is the ExoDek 5.52, 5.48, 5.53, 5.51, and 5.53. The spacing 0.24, 0.18, 0.16, 0.2, 0.18. So you can see this is finally the spacing is coming in. A lot of consistency with the ExoDek. The only issue that I see is just these flat sawn boards. You're starting to see them come up, which is what's causing a little bit of a lip here. But the spacing has stayed relatively constant. 32.0, 32.0, 20.0, 21.4, 26.0, 26.5, 29.5, 28.2, 28.3, sorry. Okay, this is the DeckWise Ipe Clip system. 5.71, 5.57, 5.52, 5.48, 5.5. And on our spacing, 0.16, 0.17, 0.24, 0.23, 0.18. And then we have the same issues starting here on this flat sawn board where we're starting to see a little bit of bowing as well. All right, we've got 32.0, 32.0, 20.6, 32.0, 25.9, 25.9, 26.3, 26.7. Measure the width of the boards. 5.7, 5.72, 5.54, 5.56, 5.51. The spacing, 0.21, 0.26, effectively 0 here. 0.01, 0.12 there. All right, so we're going to take a quick moisture test. This is the Nova ExoDek system. These boards came out of the water about 10 days ago. I had them up on edge just so we simulated having ventilation. 13.4, 11.0, 14.0, 14.3, and 14.4. All right, this is the Nova ExoDek system. 0.28, 0.28, 0.27, 6, 0.25, 0.26. Okay, this is the DeckWise system. 12.3, 14.4, 13.4, 12.9, and 14.6. This is the Camo or the DeckWise system. 0.24, 0.24, 0.25, 0.28, 0.27, 0.30. So a little inconsistency here. All right, and this is the Camo system. 11.5, 11.7, 12.5, excuse me, 14.2, and 13.4.